I'm on this course because
I am very paranoid about other people's opinions of me, and I'm constantly thinking negative thoughts.
To become funnier and also integrate consciousness into it.
My goal for post-lockdown was actually to start doing stand-up comedy.
I want to become more comfortable with my inside emotions that I find negative.
Like getting over my fear of sharing things about myself, because I tend to keep a lot of stuff hidden.
Break a bunch of fears, like standing on a stage.
Become more authentic and stop feeling like I have a mask on.
I have a hard time thinking too much about what to say.
I'm looking forward to having fun and making fun of myself.
But a long time ago, I adopted the principle that I'll try anything once except heroin.
That's beautiful. Look at that. Go crazy if you're excited about the course. Show it to me on camera if you're excited. Show it to me if you're on camera. Yes! I think first thing I'd like to do, I'm just going to talk a little bit about what you could kind of expect. It's called comedy therapy, and the reason for that is it really is about 50% comedy, and it really is about 50% therapy. There's something just magical when people share honestly, from the heart, authentically, their story, who they are, what they've been through, their unique experience. And when you're able to look at your story and what's going on, and you're able to laugh at it, energetically something magical happens. And I've seen this happen over and over and over and over. Somebody's holding on to something that happened to them. Some kid bullied me. I hate him. I wanted to kill this kid. I start telling this bullying story, and then eventually it gets so funny, everybody's laughing their asses off about this messed up story, and they end up seeing why it's funny and how it's beneficial. And at the end of it, he's like, actually, I just think it's funny. And the anger just goes out and the frustration just goes out, and it just becomes a funny story, a funny part of your life. And I've seen some really, really crazy things happen. So I've been developing this thing, comedy therapy, and I just want to really explain the healing aspect of the course. Imagine the power of being able to look at some of those things and share some of those things and share some of those fears and really just get present with some of the stuff that happened to us that was a little bit poopy, that was a little bit sad, that may have programmed us, but to get okay with it and to just see it for what it is, to see the pattern and at least recognize it. Imagine the power of taking that story and being able to joke about it and laugh about it. Okay, what would that do? Can you imagine the power of that? So we will be doing exercises together, sharing and getting vulnerable and going into all of these aspects that eventually will lead to us being more authentic. So here's what we're going to do here. We're going to play a little, this is the fun part. This is the fun part. Ready?
I don't go out anymore. I have a baby now, so I don't go out. Some of you have babies, but you don't love them, so you're here. That's cool.
I talk about sex a lot, particularly on television. Like sex and death, two subjects that interest me the most. You know, they both only come once in my lifetime. You know? At least after death, you're not nauseous.
Which ones were the most authentic? This course isn't just about being funny. This course is about being you. This course is about being as authentic and real as possible. So the exercise is this. I'm going to push you a little bit here, and it's going to be fun. You're going to be talking for 5 minutes each, and your sentence will start like this: I am not perfect because, and then you will keep talking. I'm not perfect because my mom kicked the crap out of me as a kid. I'm not perfect because I'm still angry at my mom because she never got me a dog. I'm not perfect because I worry about my looks too much. I'm not perfect because, and you're going to start talking for 5 minutes just talking about how you're not perfect. I am not perfect because, and you will keep going and going and going until it reaches the 5-minute mark, and then your partner goes, time, and then they will start talking for 5 minutes about how they're not perfect. Don't think about it too much because the exercise is starting right now. So, welcome back, everybody. Nobody died. I'm excited about that.
You guys have fun, or was that painful?
Really painful.
This is absolutely one of the critical elements of this entire course, sharing our truth, sharing about our fucked up shit, about who we are, and getting that mask off and sharing that we're not perfect. So that was exercise one. If you had a profound experience or a realization or anything where you're like, what the fuck, then I'd love to hear from you. So yes, let's hear.
Yo, Sasha. Thanks for pushing me to do this course. I wasn't going to do it. I realized I need to start investing in myself again. Yeah, it's great. I'm really happy I've done this.
I thought it was an amazing experience. What I took away was right at the beginning, it was a little bit awkward, just the first 20, 30 seconds. And then by the end of the call, we were already talking, and it was almost a little bit like the call cut us off. So it was really cool to see how that went from, two people not knowing each other at all having a little bit of a conversation, and before you know it, we're in a real conversation, just talking about all kinds of stuff. And it was really powerful to kind of see how it went from awkward to fun very fast.
Awesome.
Hey, Sasha and Mike. Yeah, I was a little bit nervous that people around would hear me too. I even wanted to walk out to the next room. But when he started to list all his stuff, then I started to relate. I was like, oh, I do that too. And then we started to have things in common.
I was like competing with myself. Am I sharing my darkest, deepest stuff right now? I'll just try to dig a little more. So that was a very interesting experience.
I just wanted to share that while doing it, I realized while I was thinking about trying to figure out what to say, that it would stop. But immediately thinking about the process of I'm imperfect means that there's nothing perfect to say. It just kind of freed things up in that way. It was just a really nice release in that sense.
It's a powerful exercise, and we're going to go deeper, so you're in for a good time. This is one of the ultimate things we can do for relatability. When you share with somebody your imperfections, they realize, oh, wait a minute, this person's imperfect too, which means it's okay for me to be imperfect. The really, really deep connection comes from removing the mask and showing that you're a human being and you're imperfect, and the audience is going to connect with you on such a deep level because they're gonna go, oh fuck, he's fucked up too, he's got shit too, okay, oh my god, it's a human being in front of me. And we're going to be going deeper into other aspects of authenticity and healing and sharing and discovering who we are as we go through the course. Your homework is very, very easy. You are going to You made it through module 1. Make some noise. You survived. Nice.
Great stuff.
All right. Good work, everybody. I'm proud of all of you. I love you. And we'll see you here next week.